I just hit the alarm on this message with my realtor partners, and so I had to make sure that my database knew also. There's a lot of buzz right now about a possible Fed cut coming in September. And if you're thinking about buying a home, or if you already have a home and you bought one in the last couple of years, it's really important you understand what the Fed cutting rates means to you. So here's the deal. The Fed controls short-term interest rates. So what that means is things like credit cards, auto loans, home equity lines of credit. Those are likely going to get cheaper if and when the Fed cuts rates because they're driving short-term rates. But mortgage rates, those are a completely different story. Mortgage rates are more closely tied to the 10-year Treasury yield because that's what reflects what investors think the economy is going to do in the future, not just what the Fed is doing right now. And so that's where you're sometimes going to see that mortgage rates can move forward and drop well before the Fed actually moves. And guess what? That's actually happening already. There was a jobs report that came out a few weeks ago, was very, very poor. And so the Fed's dual mandate of reducing inflation and keeping a strong labor markets come under fire. And so the bond markets are pricing in the expectation of a rate cut, which means that they started moving mortgages downward in anticipation of that. So what does all this mean for you? You're going to see favorable home loan terms today, even before the Fed makes their official announcement. But timing is everything. So if you're shopping around or if you've been looking, you may be hearing people saying, oh, wait for the Fed to cut rates. No, don't do that. Let's take a look at the numbers right now. Let's see what your new budget looks like and see where that puts you in the market, because we can still get a lot of seller concessions, even some reduced pricing on homes that have been sitting on the market for too long. So look forward to hearing from you. Give me a shout. Let's take a look at your situation and get you into a home before competition heats up because people are taking bad advice and waiting. Thanks. Have a good day.